What happened to the family of the most hated man in history? When Adolf Hitler died in 1945, the world thought of his story had ended. But the shadows of his name still followed the people who shared his blood. This is the untold story of what really happened to Hitler's family. After World War II, Adolf Hitler never had children. But on April the 29th, 1945, in a bunker beneath a dying Berlin, he married Eva Braun, his longtime companion. Just one day later, both of them committed suicide. Hitler swallowed cyanide and shot himself. Eva took poison too. Their bodies were burned, as per Hitler's final orders. The war was ending. But for his family, things were just beginning. Hitler's younger sister, Paula Hitler, was the only full sibling to survive him. She never shared his politics and stayed far away from public life. After the war, she was arrested by the Allies, but released soon after. She changed her name to Paula Wolf, using Hitler's favorite alias. She lived quietly in Austria, avoiding all media attention. She never married, never had kids. Paula died in 1960, alone, in a small apartment in Berchtesgaden. She was buried under her real name, but most people had no idea who she really was. Then there was Alois Hitler Jr., Adolf's half-brother. He had moved to Ireland and later to England, where he ran a restaurant. In 1910, he married an Irish woman and had several children, including William Patrick Hitler, Adolf's nephew. Ironically, Alois was arrested in 1939 by British authorities as a potential threat, just for being Hitler's brother. He died in 1956, trying to stay away from the family name. Now here's where things get really strange. William Patrick Hitler, Adolf's nephew, was born in England and later moved to the US in the 1930s. At first, he tried to use the Hitler name to gain fame. But when the war began, everything changed. In a shocking twist, William joined the US Navy and fought against Nazi Germany. Yes, Hitler's own nephew was fighting for America. After the war, he changed his last name to Stuart Houston and disappeared into Long Island suburbia. He had 4 sons, all of whom made a pact. They would never marry, and the Hitler bloodline would end with them. Today, those 4 sons, the great nephews of Adolf Hitler, are believed to still be alive. They've never spoken publicly. They live under changed names in secret locations across New York. And they've kept their vow. None of them have children. If true, it means that Hitler's direct bloodline will die out with them. The story of Hitler's family is one of shame, exile, and silence. They were born into a name that history would never forget. And most of them spent their entire lives trying to escape it. Because sometimes the heaviest burden is a last name. If you found this story fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden truths from history. Thanks for watching.